Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Full Metal Geek. I'm your host for this evening, Robert the Hobbit Parker. With me in the co-hosting chair, I have the Red Ranger, RJ Villarreal Jr. RJ, how are you doing tonight?
I'm definitely not in you, I can tell you that much.
No,
but I'm
not
doing
even a
pretty
little
good.
bit, actually.
I'm doing good, man. It's always nice to be here watching all these debut matches. You know, we still got a couple more to go before we start really kicking things off to get things ready for the summer. But we'll get into that once we get all the debuts. Right now, we're debuting two people that I think this will be a very entertaining match.
Yeah, I really hope so. These are two guys pretty well known over at Multiplex, pretty well known really in general in the trivia community, but they are making their debuts here today in Full Metal Geek. Let's just hear some quick words from them. First off, from the Hurricane, Cain McMillan, one of the founders of Fandom Fights over Multiplex Entertainment. Cain, how confident are you going into this match as an American?
As an American, yeah, America. Not at all, because it seems like whenever I play Malcolm, I lose. Like, Malcolm is the one guy it seems like it doesn't matter who or what format it is, I can never beat him. So hopefully I can overcome this obstacle. But if not, it's gonna be fun. I like trivia.
I like trivia too, and his opponent, not an American, we have Malcolm Goldilay. Malcolm, how are you doing this evening?
Yeah, but I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, I'm just really excited to play it. Like, Cain's a good guy. It's just sad I have to beat him again.
This is a gentleman's match, folks. You will not hear very much trash talking. These guys have played each other before, and they're going to do it again right now. So let's hop right into our rules for round one. It works like this, the same way as in every other trivia match. You get 10 questions from 10 predetermined categories. You're going to have a whiteboard. You're going to answer questions on that whiteboard. Each correct answer is a point. Each wrong answer or nothing answer is worth no points. If you get a perfect 10 out of 10, you will get one more question at the end. That's going to be a little bonus for you if you want to get an extra point. You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use throughout the course of the entire match. Did I miss anything? And are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we are ready to go. All right, with that, RJ, you want to start them off with question 1?
Yeah, because there's actually some questions coming up in the even numbers that I want you to pronounce. So I'll go ahead and start it. And I'm going to start late. Gentlemen, your first question is in the category of the MCU. This is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What MCU location is also described as the Realm Eternal? The Realm Eternal.
I forgot to say, you're going to have 15 seconds to answer, and I'm a strict little butthole on that.
Yeah, I think that's why we work so well together. You're strict on one thing, I'm strict on the other.
Well, that is very true. Mark this down, please. We're going to go to Cain first. Cain, what'd you have?
Is it Asgard? I have no clue.
And Malcolm?
I also put Asgard.
You both also are correct for 1 point. It is Asgard. Asgard. Sorry. All right. Your second question, this one in the category of mixed bag. What could it be? Which Wizarding World film introduces the character of Grop?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that.
You didn't want to say Grop?
I didn't want to say it. I don't know why I felt like it was going to come out stupid coming out of my mouth, and I was like, I don't want to say it.
Repeat the question.
Coming out of my mouth too. You're fine.
Oh, we had to repeat the question
from
Malcolm?
We had a repeat from Malcolm. That's going to be your first repeat for the match. And your question, once again, is the following. Which Wizarding World film introduces the character of Grop? Gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark us down, please. We're coming to Malcolm first.
I really rushed it at the end, but I put Order of the Phoenix. I don't know if you can accept that.
I think we can accept that. You were first to go and you had it written out well enough. Cain?
Order of the Phoenix.
Both of you are correct.
Yeah. I don't think we have to make people write out Harry Potter. Like,
No,
what other Order of the Phoenix could you possibly mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely correct.
All right. Gentlemen, your next question comes in the category of Worlds of DC. DCEU, whatever we want to freaking call it. Here's the question. Who plays Martha Kent in the Worlds of DC?
Nice meaty softball for you.
Yeah. unless you think too hard about it. You know,
That's
if you want to
true.
go for Arthur debacle, you might
Three.
think a little too hard about it.
1 markers down. That is time. We're coming to Cain first.
Diane Lane.
And Malcolm.
I also put Diane Lane.
And you also are both correct. Both players perfect so far. This is shaping up to be quite the debut match. We will go into your fourth question, the category number 4 of Marvel. While trapped in Magneto's machine at the end of X-Men, a streak of Rogue's hair turns what color?
If you don't know the answer to this, kill yourself today.
This movie is so dated. And
I haven't watched it in so long.
3, 2, 1. You both have your boards up. We're coming to Malcolm first.
It's white.
And Cain.
It's white.
It is white. That is correct. 4 for 4 so far.
All right, gentlemen, your middle of the pack question comes in everyone's favorite category of Star Trek. I'm just kidding. Screw this franchise. I hate everyone. I'm sorry, Sandy. Who serves as best man at the wedding of Riker and Troy in Star Trek Nemesis? God, I hope I said that last name right.
You did. You absolutely did.
Good stuff. All right.
Troi, Troy.
I was just hoping it wasn't one of those like weird pronunciations, like it's not phonetical. Like, no, it's something stupid.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cain, what do you have, my friend?
I'm guessing Data.
And Malcolm.
I put Captain Kirk.
It was actually Captain Picard. Picard was the correct answer.
Okay, so the obvious answer. Okay.
Yeah.
So Cain, right generation, wrong character. Malcolm, you
Right.
were close on the ranking, but wrong generation.
Wrong generation, yep. You're a couple centuries off, but that is all right. We'll go into your 6th question in Heroes and Villains. How many DC movies does Ned Beatty appear in as Otis?
I have nothing to say about this question one way or the other.
This is your kind of question, one that makes the people count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down, please. Malcolm, what do you have?
I just put 2.
And Cain?
I put 4.
Malcolm has it correct. 2 was the correct answer. Just Superman and Superman 2. Malcolm takes a 5-4 lead with that question.
All right, gentlemen. Your next question is another favorite of mine, which is directors and composers. I'm kidding, of course. This category can go suck some things that I can't say on camera. How many Star Wars films in John Williams is it? I am starting over. God, I'm tired. How many Star Wars films is John Williams the main credited composer on?
He was just the main credited composer.
Main credited composer.
Yeah. 5, 4. Witty banter aside. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Cain, what did you have?
8.
And Malcolm.
I went 7.
And Cain ties it up. 8 was correct.
It is just all the episodic films.
All of the episodic films.
The episodic films.
Alrighty, your next question then in the category of DC. This is movies based on DC Comics outside of the worlds of DC. What collective group of assassins does Ra's al Ghul offer Bruce a chance to join in Batman Begins?
I'm just going to take this time to tell everybody, if you're not watching Gotham, you should.
I've never seen an episode. Should I actually watch it?
I think you honestly should. I think you would enjoy it.
I'll check it out. 5,
It's really
4,
good.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Cain, coming to you first.
League of Shadows.
And Malcolm.
Fuck, I stuffed it up.
You did Assassins, right?
Oh, Shadows is correct. There's Assassins in the comics and the games, but Shadows in the film.
I think the Arrowverse. Fuck you up, Malcolm.
And with that, Cain takes a 1-point lead.
This is sometimes why we don't watch TV.
Yes, indeed. Your 9th question in the category of Middle Earth.
Whoa.
And it's RJ's turn to ask.
Yeah, because I get to say, yeah, I get to say this. Your penultimate question
Yes.
in the category of Middle Earth. Which member of the Fellowship becomes a Squire of Rohan in Return of the King?
Might be.
This is why you don't host. No, I'm just kidding with you. You're doing a fine job.
Alrighty. And 5, 4, 3, 2, penultimate number 1. Pens down, please. Cain, what did you have?
I don't know what a Squire of Rohan is, but I said Gimli.
And Malcolm.
Mary.
To tie it up, Mary is correct.
Oh.
And now you're not penultimate, but ultimate question in that round 1. Category is quotes. Which Star Trek film has the quote? You don't ask the Almighty for his ID.
I saw what you tried to do there. Ultimate does not work.
No, sure doesn't. We're just going to say
It does
final
not.
from now on because ultimate is weird. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to call markers down and go to Malcolm first.
I put Undiscovered Country.
Cain, what'd you have?
I put The Voyage Home.
You guys split the difference. It's actually Final Frontier, the one in the one about God.
I was really hoping that was going to happen. As soon as he put up 6, I was like, please tell me Cain put 4.
And you did. So with that, at the end of round 1, we have actually a tie game, 6-6. So it is anybody's game here going into round 2, which is going to work like this. RJ is going to pull up his lovely wheel, and we're going to give it an old spin. Whoever is in the lead, which is nobody right now, so if somebody's going to have the advantage, they're going to get to choose to go first or second. Once you get your spin, you're going to get a category. If you like that category, you can stick with it. If you don't, you can respin, but you have to stick with the second option if the first is not to your liking. Then you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece from whichever category you get. If you don't know the answer, you can go to multiple choice, which will give you 4 options. One of them is the correct one, and you'll get if you get that one right on multiple choice, you get 1 point. There is a chance for stealing, so please keep your ears open in this round. Keep in mind, Malcolm has 2 repeats left, and Cain has all 3. Any questions for how the round works? And last time we had a debuting match, and it was a tie. We I think we flipped a coin. So I'm going to go get a coin. I'm back. And I have here with me an American nickel, not a New Zealand one. That is the tail side, and that is the head side. So I'm going to flip the coin. I'm going to catch it in there and flip it onto the wrist. Cain, you're going to call it while it's in the air, and we're going to go from there. All right? This is to determine who has advantage. Ready?
Tails.
All right, Cain called tails, and it is indeed tails. So, Cain, I will read you your categories, and you will decide if you'd like to go first or second in this round. Your categories are Wizarding World, MCU, Mixed Bag, Directors and Composers, Quotes, Middle Earth, Marvel, and Star Wars. Based on those, would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to go second.
All right, that means Malcolm's going to be up at the wheel first.
No problem. Here's the wheel. And the spin for Malcolm is in.
I forgot we also have villains and heroes' choice.
No problem. And it is Middle Earth.
Spin again.
Aren't you Peter Jackson, dude?
Wow. That's a surprise. That's a shocker for me.
I
think he wants to save it just in case.
Yeah, he wants
Get it?
Cain to have a possibility to get it, I would assume.
No problem. Second
Bold
spin
strategy,
is in.
Cotton.
And it is Villain's pick.
Oof.
So
That's gonna be right.
Cain.
I'm going to go with Directors and Composers.
Of course he does.
All right. RJ, would you like to read?
No, you can ask these questions because that's this category.
Alrighty, I will read, Malcolm, your questions in Directors and Composers. Let me just update this real quick. Alright, Malcolm gets Directors and Composers. Alright, Malcolm, here we go. 5 questions, multiple choice if you need it, or it's stealing. Question 1. What horror legend directed Swamp Thing?
Oh. John Carpenter?
That is incorrect. Chance
Wes
for a
Craven.
point. And that is correct. Wes Craven for a huge 2-point steal.
I knew it was one of them.
Alrighty, Malcolm. Chance to bounce back to your question 2. Who composed the scores for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them and Green Lantern?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A. Danny Elfman, B. Alexandre Desplat, C. James Newton Howard, or D. Craig Armstrong.
James Newton Howard.
That is correct for 1 point. Starting to get a little bit of momentum going here from Malcolm. All right, your third question. Who directed Star Trek First Contact and Star Trek Insurrection?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Stuart Baird, B. David Carson, C. Jonathan Frakes, or D. Leonard Nimoy.
Jonathan Frakes.
Correct for 1 point. Malcolm clawing his way through this category. Your fourth question. Who composed the scores for Spider-Man 3 and Ghost Rider?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Danny Elfman, B. Christopher Young, C. Carlo Siliotto, or D. Graham Revel.
Christopher Young.
Correct for 1 point. And your final question. Who composed the score for the who composed the music for the most films in the X-Men universe?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. John Ottman, B. Marco Beltrami, C. Tyler Bates, or D. Henry Jackman.
Is it Henry Jackman?
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal from Cain.
Is it John Ottman?
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
Dear God.
All right. So after Malcolm's round 2, he is at 9 points, and Cain is also at 9 points. So we are tied going into Cain's spin.
All right. I'm bringing back up the wheel for Cain. Here we go. And that first spin is in. And it landed on Wizarding World.
Like, I'm not bad at it, but like he's a beast at it. I'm gonna spin again.
Well, he knows what he's getting if it's villain picks anyway, so might as well spin again. So we're going to go ahead and get that second spin in. And it is mixed bag. Mixed bag will be the category. And I will get those questions as soon as I get to the category, which should be right here. Or no, back up. Backing up.
Back it up.
Backing up. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, your first question in the category of mixed bag. What is the name of the lake in the Canadian Rockies that serves as an important setting throughout the original X-Men trilogy?
Multiple choice.
No problem. Your multiple choice options are A, Lake Ontario, B, Alkali Lake, C, Emerald Lake, or D, Peyto Lake.
Let's go with D.
Malcolm, a chance for a 1 point steal.
Alkali Lake.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh,
Big steal there from Malcolm.
All right. Your next question, Cain. What year saw releases from the following franchises? MCU, Worlds of DC, Star Wars, and Star Trek.
2016.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What material blocks Superman's vision in Christopher Reeve's first Superman movie?
it's like lead.
That is correct for 2 points.
Absolutely.
All right. Your fourth question. How many years did the ring poison Gollum's mind revealed in the prologue of the Fellowship of the Ring?
Multiple choice.
Oh, damn. This is one of my favorite quotes from the movie. You're breaking my heart. Your multiple choice options are A, 60 years, B, 250 years, C, 1,000 years, or D, 500 years.
Let's go with B, as in boy.
Malcolm, another chance for a 1 point steal.
500 years.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right. Cain, your last question in the category of mixed bag. What is the full name of Anakin's new Padawan in the Clone Wars movie?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Cad Bane, B, Ahsoka Tano, C, Robert, help me out.
C. Ayla Secura.
Ayla Secura or D, Kit Fisto.
I'm going to go with B as in boy again.
That is correct for 1 point. I'm a terrible, terrible person to pronounce.
All right, so a little bit of quick math here. At the end of Cain's round 2, he sits pretty at 14, and Malcolm, with a few steals, puts him up to 11. So there's a 3-point deficit for Malcolm to make up here, but that is not insurmountable at all as we now go into round 3, which works like this. There's going to be, you guessed it, another wheel. There's going to be a spin for each of your questions, a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer. You get 1 respin to use throughout the entirety of round 3, so use it wisely. If you just need to hit a 2-pointer to win the match, or if you're on the last question, you need a 5-pointer, use your respin wisely. There's going to be 6 categories, basically. You're going to get your category, like I said, 1 respin. You're going to get your category from the wheel. And let's see, am I missing anything? You can get the same category for multiple questions as long as it is for different point values. So we've never had it happen yet, but theoretically you could get like mixed bag for your 2, 3, and 5-pointer. So it is statistically possible to do that. All right, so if there are no questions, I will read you your categories, and then we will go into Malcolm's 2-point spin. Your categories are Star Wars, Directors and Composers, Marvel, Worlds of DC, Star Trek, and DC.
All right, Malcolm. I have the wheel up for you right now. Remember, this is your 2-pointer spin. It is officially in. And it lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep that for 2 points or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right. I guess I will take these since you asked Malcolm his questions in round 2.
That's good.
All right. Malcolm, for 2 points in the category of Worlds of DC, what goddess is Wonder Woman's lasso named after?
Oh. Is it Athena?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. We are looking for Hestia. Hestia. So we now bring up the wheel once again. This is now for 3 points.
3 points and to tie the game.
Malcolm can tie the game. Your 3-point spin is in. And it's the category of Marvel, non-MCU Marvel.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
All right. Down to, once again, go back up. All right, here we go. All right, your 3-pointer question. What supervillain name does Russell give himself in Deadpool 2?
Fire Fist.
That is correct for 3 points. And with that, Malcolm does tie the game. So, Cain, we are actually going to go to you.
We stay with Malcolm until he takes the lead.
Really, I've done it. If they tie it up, the person in the lead has to regain the lead before they have to answer their 5-pointer.
Oh, apparently we've done it both ways. I usually say you have to take the lead before it sends it back to the person who usually had it, but that's okay.
Well, F, we need to get some consistency in here. Sorry, folks.
Let's make the rule. We'll go with your way. If it ties it up, the person who had the lead has to regain it. We'll go with that.
Okay, well, that's what we're going to do.
So we're going to go
Cain,
for your 2-point spin.
Yes. So, Cain, here's the wheel. Your 2-point spin is now officially in. Sometimes it takes forever, sometimes it doesn't. And it is Star Trek. It's your 2-pointer. Would you like to keep that or spin again? Keep in mind, you only have 1 respin for the entire round.
It's a 2-pointer. I'll take it. I know a little bit about Trek.
Alrighty, Cain, I will read you your 2-pointer in the category of Star Trek. Here we go. In Star Trek 09, the Romulans destroy Vulcan by launching what material into the planet's core?
I thought it was just a giant-ass laser beam.
5, 4, 3.
We'll go with oil.
That's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for red matter. Launch red matter.
Okay.
All right, Cain, we are now going to do your 3-pointer spin. This is to try to retake the lead once again. And it is in directors and composers.
Yeah, let's go with it.
All right, Cain, your 3-pointer and directors and composers. Here we go. Who composed the scores for Doctor Strange and Spider-Man Homecoming?
Michael Giacchino.
That is correct for 3 points and to regain your lead.
All right, so now it comes down to this. We will now do Malcolm's 5-point spin. Basically, if he hits it, it jumps back to Cain for Cain to try to win it. If he misses, Cain will win this match. So, Malcolm, keep in mind, you do still have your respin available. We're going to do the spin for your 5-pointer. And it is Worlds of DC.
Can you remind me what else was on the wheel?
No problem. You also have Star Wars, Marvel, directors and composers, DC, and Star Trek.
I'll stick with it, but no, my luck will end up with something I don't want.
All right. All right. Malcolm, for 5 points and the chance to win, or the chance to take the lead to force Cain to hit his 5. What was the name of the mounted creature that Jor-El rode to retrieve the Codex in Man of Steel? I've argued with Robert on this question. It is mentioned in the film.
5,
I have no idea. I'm just going to guess Caleb Coho.
3. And your winner, Cain the Hurricane McMillan. We were
looking for Haraka.
We were looking for Haraka. While riding to retrieve the Codex, Russell Crowe in his sultry tone says it a number of times. But that was still a very, very hard-fought match. Malcolm had a pretty good round 1 there. I think had some unfortunate luck in round 2. But honestly, using multiple choice, he really staved off the damage. And then just a little bit unlucky with that wheel in round 3. It was not his friend. RJ, what are your thoughts on this one, man?
I mean, like we've said, what we like about what we've done here is round 3 is honestly sometimes the great equalizer. It just you never know what you're gonna get in round 3. You always know there's gonna be a strength of yours in round 2. You never know what's gonna pop up in round 3, and especially because it's of different point values for every time you spin. You never know what's going to happen. But that was a great match. It was nice and close, like we wanted it to be. It went back and forth the entire time. No one ever got really ahead or behind. So I think this was a great debut for both of these competitors.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope we see both of these competitors come back. Cain likely a little bit more quickly than Malcolm because of his 1-0 now record. Let's just get some final thoughts from our competitors today. Our unfortunate loser today, Malcolm Goalie. Malcolm, how do you feel about your performance? What do you think you did? What are you feeling right now, man?
I mean, I'm feeling okay. It's like the build, it just didn't go down my way at all. Like, I spun away from Middle Earth because I was just hoping to get Wizarding World. But yeah, it was like, it's one of those things with Middle Earth. Like, knowing that Robert's likely written the questions, I had a feeling it's probably going to be really hard Middle Earth questions. So yeah, so it was just a risk I wasn't planning on taking at this point anyway.
Completely fair, man, and I hope we see you soon back in Full Metal Geek. And as for our winner today, our victor, Cain McMillan, you have overcome your kryptonite from across the ocean. How are you feeling?
It always feels good to like finally accomplish something. But yeah, it's always fun. I think Malcolm played great. Again, the wheel just kind of wasn't in his favor, and I consider myself a huge like World DC fan, and I would have missed both of your round threes as well. So maybe I'm not as big as I thought. But hey, Man of Steel's a crappy movie, so I don't blame you.
Retweet. So with that, I just want to thank both of our competitors for coming out here today. Both of them had pretty good showings, and I want to thank my co-host today, RJ. Really looking forward to seeing all of these debut matches. You know, each week we have somebody new debuting. We are getting the roster filled out, and this is arguably the most important part of the season, the most exciting part of the season, because we need to see new stars rise, and we see hard-fought battles like the one we saw today. So from everybody here at Full Metal Geek, from our two competitors, Malcolm and Cain, from my co-host RJ and myself, Robert, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Full Metal Trivia, join the Facebook page, and we will see you next time. Thank you.